Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Season 1 of Accused. And this is an anthology series that each of these 15 episodes focuses on a different story centered around an accused in a trial. And that is literally the only thread through all of these because there's just so much variety in terms of each of these stories, some of which are extremely dark, tackling huge ideas like school shootings, abortion rights, and anything from like that area. You deal with stalkers and affairs and some pretty messed up corruption and everything in between. Some of these stories have dark, twisted, like psychological thriller twists, and other of them feel very grounded, kind of crime thriller. You even have some ones that feel a little bit overdramatic and a little silly. And over the course of these 15 episodes, they cram so many famous people into these episodes. You have the likes of like Michael Chiklis in the first episode. You have Abigail Breslin, Molly Parker. There's a lot of talent that they spread across all of these different episodes of the show. Each of these characters having a very specific journey. And there is a wide range in terms of feelings that these episodes deliver, because some of them are feel-good and hopeful and bring justice, while others are very dour and put a light on some very uncomfortable situations and results. This series is kind of a little all over the place, and it's hard to really like hammer it down to being like feeling like one cohesive series, even though it is an anthology. It literally is very loose. It's just, did it end in a trial? And that's it. The tone's different. The genre basically is different for many of them, you know, besides the fact that there's crime at the center of it. Some of these are really impressive episodes. Some of them are pretty forgettable. And that's one of the challenges of anthology. Unless you hit the same quality across the board, it's going to feel really uneven. And I think this series does feel quite uneven. And some of those episodes really do feel like they're trying to make some kind of statement about greater political issues. Others feeling like they're taking direct shots at our justice system. And others just feel like, what kind of twisted things can we come up with? I don't think this series particularly soars, but it has its qualities. And if you want to cherry pick episodes, there's probably a few of them that really stand out. And right from the start, the first one, Scott's story, does stand out with Michael Chiklis. And they kind of feel like they sold this series on that particular episode. And then you get 14 more. So if you're really into these crime procedural type shows, court case shows, this will probably pique your interest. Just be warned, there's quite a range of quality between each of these episodes, and they all stand completely separate from each other. But those are my thoughts on Season 1 of Accused. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.